Look, man, here's the fucking deal. The country is a mess. And we have to stop it. Look, you know who did it. I know what their name is. You know, fucking know, man. Look, I don't get why all these people are fucking saying this shit. Look what happened to this country, man. I'll tell you what the problem is. It's a mess. Not the country is a mess. Man, look, here's the deal. The country's a mess. Listen, man, you just take your punches that you get and fuck them. Fuck, no, you man up and you fuck the man who has punched you. Yeah, that's it. That's the one. So I noticed right now is an uncertain time for a lot of us in the nation. This is the great nation of our great nation. It reminds me of a proverb my grandpappy told me. And it goes like this. Sometimes life is gonna throw you in jail. And what you need to do is first you get a shiv, but then you gotta fight Rust, because he lays claim to all of the contraband that goes through that particular area, that cell block. But he's also at war with the Aquilin gang. But all of them are sort of under the watchful eye of shit, what was his name? I don't know, but Exhibit plays him. You gotta kill them all. Kill them all. But here's the thing, then you get sent to Max. And then you gotta go underground. You gotta fight this monster. You meet a guy who's voiced by Ron Perlman. He's like coughing all the time. You gotta kill all the Blueskins. Which is just another gang. That's not actually people with blue skin. But then eventually, see, here's what'll happen though. You'll get all the way to the top, and then you get stopped again, and you get put in Hypermax, where you're just in cryo sleep basically, and you know, the only part of you that doesn't sleep in cryo sleep is the primitive side, the animal side. But yeah, then you kill a guy in there, you take his place in the coffin, then you kick your way out, and then you pilot a mech, and then and then Johns comes to save you, and you fly away. So remember that this election season. we stand at the twilight of our discontent. We, as a nation, as a human unit, are gestating within the cocoon of a revolution. And, oh, let me tell you, we know now, everybody knows this country is a mess. And there we as human, as American kind, the nation as it stands will fall unless we collectively murder every capitalist that there is. Otherwise, we will fall into a spiraling pit of concessions and Listen, America, here's the real deal. Listen, I know you sit in your academia and you think you know what's going on, but here's what's going on with the real people. Real America. Alright, let me break it down simple for you. Terms you can understand. Alright. We, as a collective unit, did not create the machine. It was created by subjective, fallible men. They created it. They set its gears where they thought it should be set to serve their own ends. Their own ends. Those gears were not made with any thought whatsoever of the proletariat who must grease them. Those gears were only made with the conceptual end of keeping the upper echelons comfortable in their watchtowers. Fucking get it? Alright. Listen, you must understand. Those gears are greased with our blood. And if we stop spilling our blood into them, it is not we who cease to function, but the watchtower itself. If we throw our own, the dirt and the grind and the shrapnel of our own fury into those gears, we topple the tower, and we are free to do whatever we need with the rubble. And we are free to feast on those in the watchtower as our hunger needs to be satiated. So yeah, you know, Obama, fucking country is a mess. Terror. Unrelenting terror within my dreams. Every night I try to escape from the cold, but there is no refuge to be found. as the vice grip of the void takes hold of my consciousness. I am paralyzed. I am frozen in the cold under a blanket of my own tears as I witness the cosmic horror that is sprawled out before me. A masterful, chaotic painting of pure, black, dark matter. There is no reincarnation into a better world of any sort to be found. The fear is unending. It spans the depths of all time, even as I do not, and I will expire before all suffering ends, for all suffering shall not end until all itself ends. There is only the terror, both cosmic, both physical, both visceral, as it is, and maybe a mental illusion, though it may be, I nonetheless feel it in every nerve that runs through my form. This is terror. This is existence. There is one escape. Yet I am too weak of a man to open that vulgar trapdoor. As I lay in the fetal position in the car trunk that is life, I reach for the latch, yet I am too weak to pull it. And thus, I, as we all are, I have made bedmates with this terror. And I have made it my only friend. Listen up, Cupcake, so I'm gonna tell you how the real world works. Okay? Listen. I know that you think all you care about is your selfies and your Minecraft and your Roblox and your Netflix and your Xbox and your WinRAR and your Quicken and your road drinks, but this is the real fucking world. I'm about to tell you real life. This is how it really is. Deep in the underbrush of Roanoke, there is a portal. And when you go through that portal, you enter the interdimensional hub, which you will find several other portals to several other places. There are 4 that I have sojourned to. One of them we will refer to as the Underverse. Many think that the Underverse is the planet Furia. This is mistaken. It is, yes, deeply spoken, very much spoken about in Furian lore, but it is an entirely separate plane dimension. The Underverse is where demons come from, specters, night walkers, night birds, night flowers. They all they're all there. Alright, within the second portal I went to, that leads to what I call the Mirrorverse. Things there are similar, but they are mirrored, much like in Mario Kart. You know, it is subtle, but it is there. Your reflexes will be askew as you enter this domain, but it will be familiar. Now, the third is entirely different. It is an abstract place full of intense body horror, and you may call it Lovecraftian, but it is beyond such dimensions of thought and physical measurement. You will not see within. You will not see the exterior of a being. You will see the interior. They will be one and the same. They are an essence. They are horrifying. Okay, the final portal goes to well, this was an interesting find for me. The final portal goes to Sonic Land. It was confusing. Low resolution universe, low polygon count, anthropomorphic woodland creatures. It's the universe from Sonic the Hedgehog. That's what it is. I cannot dance around that. That is it. Anyway, so sorry, it violates your safe space, but that's the real fucking world. You better get used to it, because the Underverse is encroaching upon us, and we are all deeply fucked. Horror, abject terror and destruction is coming. My fear is the beacon, and in my urgency to share what I have learned with the world, in my panic, I forgot to shut the doors of Roanoke, and now great, profane creatures spew forth through the maw of its portal. They seek me, and once the world sees what happens to me, the fear will spread, and they will follow it as a shark does to blood in the water, as ants do to, just your food on the ground, your crumbs and what have you. Listen, a war is coming. No, not a war. A deep genocide, a total colonization of our dimension is coming. These creatures, they are not the wrath of God. They are the punishment of other gods for us being faithful to our false deities, of which every single one of them, without question, has now been irrefutably proven to be a farce and a miscalculation, most gravely. I would tell you to prepare. But no fissile materials upon this earth could fuel such a defense as to make a remote dent in their terror tank. Their figurative tank of terror. They